Yeah, I'm gonna start making a proof of concept for. I think I had this idea to do like an audio book, and yeah, like I'm gonna start making a like an audio book, but more like a podcast some niggas could listen to. But it was like the only problem with it was I was always so busy that it for me to have the quality that I want and be in the zone uh that I would want to be in to speak the things that I want to speak, it was like and have the audio quality. It was just a timing thing. So I just been trying to figure out a way to make those things add up. But that's why I fuck around with my different mics and different things, and they give me different textures. So like I say, while I'm just working, I guess I could just start. I know I could just start laying down the blueprint, and that's what I would give anybody any advice. Just create. You know what I'm saying? Just create proof of concepts. I know that word gets redundant on here, but it's just because, like I said, this is my live channel where I actually, um, come to a lot of these epiphanies and discover or uncover a lot of these elements of and understandings of like life or the path, or get a lot of answers for a lot of the aspirations that I have, and and it's a safe space for me to try different methods. So like I say, man, I just been trying to find a lane to monetize things, and I say I want to create kind of a product that'll be useful for so-called black men, you know what I'm saying, to get their shit off, and not get their shit off, but I'm just taking podcast terms, but basically uh the lane of, how I want to call it, I don't know, um but just some kind of product where I could speak on the things, niggas my age, or give game insight on things that I think need to be out there narrative wise, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I call it like the Lanceton Manifesto. It's like it's going to be some kind of content that contains a lot of the insight or wisdom or advice, you know, observations that I feel like I have that inspire and stimulate and help with whatever's going on within this little group of people that are all kind of, as far as my race, especially going towards the same lane. Of course, it don't have to be. I mean, in my mind, the audience wise, it is limited to my race because that's what I'm worried about. Trying to preserve the people like me, and organize something, and give a lot of game. Because remember when I used to do a lot of my platforms and release a lot of my stuff, a lot of people would be trying to get into a lot of these things, and I'm big on helping the next person not have to go through what I already went through. So, like I say, it's kind of like a audio book maybe, but more like a podcast, but more like a journal, audio journal, I guess we could call it. So, um, it just will require me to like isolate myself from all the distractions and be locked in, and test around with different audio recording methods so that I could get it to where it's in the vein of like a nigga just with me, and I could openly express what I want to express, and know the quality is going to be right, because that's another thing about like why I'm so like apprehensive about recording stuff, is because yeah, I know when I flow off the top it's going to be some fire shit, but it's just making sure that on the playback it's good, so that when you're doing it you're not wasting content, and that's why I think with these proof of concepts and just these archive style platforms, where you can share and access and test run things, I'm learning to really invest and accept the developmental process and invest more time and infrastructure into being able to develop and test and introduce and build new ideas with the understanding that things are going to go wrong, and experiment and understand that the experimental like after effects or the results will still, like they still can be used. Like, let's, for example, I'm always a for example nigga if you know me, but if I was a fashion designer, all my prototypes and my drawings and everything that led up to me finally designing the right boots or whatever, right? Those could all be helpful resources for somebody trying to enter that space, because they can see where you start, the starting point. So a lot of times us artists and creators, man, we get caught into product design and like my boy Kanye always says, engineering. And that's another thing too, man, is I'm going to start speaking on things on a daily basis. I don't know where I'm going to come up with some kind of structure or format, but we get caught up in the element of perfecting everything and being a perfectionist, because we're trying to get to that. We want the prototype to be reflective of what we are producing, the reflection of what we imagine and inspire our design to be, so while somebody else might be like, this is better than what we have available, it's like, yeah, but even, okay, so from a competitive or industrious standpoint, right, is whenever you create something and you put it out unfinished, you create the blueprint and you put the blueprint out, everybody's now afforded the ability they're free to copy your design and add on to it, so a lot of it is compensation, making sure that when you put something up, it can stand the test of imitation and emulation. So, which, no idea is original, but at the same time, that goes with when you want to be an inventor and creator, you want to make sure that you're compensated, because you could, if that $1 million idea that you're putting $1 million of experimentation, if you're putting it out on the market and other people are able to consume it and capture it without you receiving the direct benefits, even though we can, there's other ways which we can get into and talk about, and which is I'm going to introduce. Like I say, it's just a journal for me, and it's like, it's more of a discourse, and it's more of like an archive, a platform somewhere where I can introduce or provide and add information to a space that already exists, which is just, a lot of people analyzing these things artistry wise, it's like being in a Discord or anything, but it's just it's my manifesto, it's my journal to share to people, it's my observations. So it's like, if we were all part of some kind of green beret, like some militia or some task, some spy force, some special forces unit for the Most High, and we going out and making observations to bring back to the team or whatever, I guess you can call it. This is just me Special Agent Lance, code name Lanceton, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'll just be adding what I add, you know what I'm saying? And understanding that a lot of these ideas will help other people, and what I, and we're going to introduce different angles. Like, a lot of times it's just a platform, an outlet for me, because that's why I want to use the word, the outlet, because I watch a lot of content, I consume a lot of content, because I like to observe society, and I like to observe like anthropology and just the way that things work with inner social relations and dynamics, I guess you could say. Like, I'm making up words, but really I'm making up words, but my whole idea, my whole outlook, perspective on making up words is like, you got words that have meanings, and whether it's a conventional term or not, is just getting my point across, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times when I'm flowing like this, You know, I just like to pick whatever phrasing or terminology just adds, you know, whatever adjective or noun or whatever, adverb, whatever, adds to the effect and intent of what I'm trying to convey conversationally. So I know I'm going to sound like a nigga that's just trying to pick big words, but you got to understand I'm just a nigga just talking freely and trying to say it in as many, I'm trying to say it as complex as I can, as simple as I can. You know what I mean? The complexity and simplicity. But basically, and that goes with just say, like I say, practice and time. And like I say, this will be a good proof of concept and a good anecdotal test for myself to share with people of how to build something like this from the ground up. So I want to be an innovator and I want to be an introducer of ideas and methods and techniques on how guys, especially as brews, man, can come in and take advantage of this content space. Because one thing I'm noticing, and with the metrics and everything, it's just like, it's like we have so-called Israelites or whatever you want to call us. We have such a unique experience on just being what we are within society. Like, let's just say outside of prophecy, right? Because now I could really get like clear, you know what I'm saying, and like cover all bases. I could be about to say transparent, but I really mean like I can get comprehensive on what I mean when I say certain things, because once you create the space and you just introduce the conversation, it's all open to analysis and information, you know. So let's say I have a cousin like my cousin Eric. We have different conversations. Actually, I know who I need to call real quick. If you answer, you answer. But yeah, who knows? I might have different guests or different things. A lot of my niggas been busy lately, so I've been having to lock in. That's the man rule right there. You give it 2 to 3 rings, a nigga don't answer, he not right there. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get back to you. But just, yeah, general shit like that, different game, different things niggas can feed off, something for the young niggas, something for the niggas my age. Like I said, I got specific homeboys that come to mind when I'm thinking about making this content. You know, people that have been trying to tap in with me. Matter of fact, let me call one of my other boys. But I say all that to say is that I've been trying to find the time. I know it's something that I got to do when I'm alone, but it's like something I have to do when I find the time to isolate myself and just be able to articulate my thoughts. Because, you know, I wanted to come from a real standpoint, and I understand that a lot of times if you're trying to imitate, if you're trying to force it and initialize it, you know, within other elements of what you got going on, it could come off like erroneously. Like, you could make mistakes as far as like you're just emulating something, you know what I mean? And it's going to lose that artificiality that what makes that's really trying to be, that's the intent, you know, of making this kind of content. So it's all about being in the mood and having the time to express these things, and, you know, just reflecting and building and things like that. And that's what people don't understand. And what I'm trying to make a lane for is people understanding the grind in this audio industry and this entertainment and this artistry. Is like, this shit has grown so much to the point where it's an educational front. You know what I'm saying? We can share data and information so much, which has always been the purpose, and always been the modality. In the sense, I'm probably butchering that grammatically, but stay with me for a second as I tend to do that. But And that's why, like I said, I want to create a platform like this that's based off of my style of speaking. It's something I could use to work on what I'm doing and reflect, and just basic proof of concepts, just something I could listen to, a manifesto of just uh trials and tribulations and works going into this, so that it can serve as empirical data. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say when you're an inventor, you do experiments to prove something, right? So I just want to make my proof of concept and share to people, hey, this works. You know what I mean? Because because it works for me. So I'm tired of uh this element of what I see in any industry. That's why you come up with a POC or invention, or you find your lane or your niche. Is just, you get tired of things being underrepresented. So I'm gonna find unique ways and methods to always hold on. To always express what I got going on. So whether it's something like this where um yeah, we could just call it an audio journal, audio narrative, where I'll constantly update it. I'll go into different subjects, different bags, tackle different issues, different perspectives. Just something I could do when I'm alone, because I'm an introspective individual, and a lot of times, throughout my life, I think why art has always been so big to me is because I get frustrated that I'm not able to express a lot of like my observations, my intrusive thoughts, I guess. Or yeah. And so um but as a so-called black man, if you want to call me a black man, we're just going to use a conventional term to save time, and not always have to say so-called black man, because like I said, anybody that knows me understands that uh black is a designation. It's not an actual race. It's not an identity, but it's the identity given to us. And so that's why you may hear me use the term. And to be honest, that's what we've identified with and referred to ourselves to for so long, until uh coming into this knowledge and understanding the different uh intricacies and vastness of our identity, heritage, and lineage. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but then again, like I say, it's also a disconnect for people that still have to make that journey to make those connections. So like I say, I believe it's important though for us to express ourselves and create outlets for ourselves to share our perspectives, because a lot of times it feels like we are living in a simulation. That's for a fact. As somebody who's out here, challenging the status quo, um, you break barriers, you break down invisible walls, and you understand that a lot of this stuff is based off fear monger and convincing and deception, creating provisions that give the so-called black man the impression uh, that things can't be done. And really, it just depends on, just zapping the courage of niggas, like convincing the courageous that it's in their best interest to be more conservative. You know what I mean? And there are times to be conservative, as far as like decision making, and rationalization. But as far as like your analysis, um, you can, yeah, there's a time to be conservative, but um, that can go hand in hand with being aware. You know what I'm saying? And understanding that there's more to it than what you're going to be told. You know what I'm saying? Like always being inquisitive and investigational, you know what I mean? Investigative, you know, and understanding that we can branch outside of the stereotypes, you know? So it's like, that's the issue I'm having with people around me is, I, and I was able to understand in life that if you embrace a stereotype, it makes it easier for people to understand you and get what you want. But as you get older, you know, that stereotype evolves into an archetype, from an archetype, I guess you could say, and you understand that these stereotypes are lanes that are given to us so that we can initialize and enact in behavioral lanes that make people comfortable, you know, that satisfy, I guess you could say, the interests of the powers that be. And when I say that, of course, I'm going above and beyond and saying the overall people, the elite, the people who run society, you know, the powerful bankers and all that type of stuff, the big wigs. But understand, if it's designed like that, the whole system is designed to have a hierarchical structure of people who fall out those plans. And so as we all come, whether you want to call it systemic racism, or, you know, there are many names you want to call for this, the one world, the new world order, or, you know, the transhumanist Marxist movement, and, you know, the liberalism, whatever you want to call it, there's many different names for it. It's all the same beast, you know what I'm saying? It's all about programming people to accept certain standards and beliefs that will limit our scope and view of like society and reality. So one thing you're going to run into is people who have invested in this society, you know what I'm saying? So some people, they see the rules of the game and they see the rules are rigged, and some people decide, hey, somebody's got to win. So then they're so committed to winning that they'll commit to, you know, to do anything to anybody that will try to get in the way of them winning, because they don't want to lose, you know, instead of understanding that we all lose when we're playing in a rigged game. We're all gonna lose, you know, when it comes. We're all losing overall because we're all limited in unfair and unjust ways. So it's like, when you get people that buy into the program and decide, hey, yeah, this is fucked up, but guess what? It's me against everyone. Then that's where you create a structure and a hierarchy where people can be used as gatekeepers and abused. You know, they could be proxies, you know, and can be controlled to enact the orders of others onto their peers, you know what I'm saying? And that creates division and strife at a lower level, to where the people who are trying to battle up the powers that be have to deal with these drones and these people who are fighting on the behalf of the rewarding corrupt party. You know what I'm saying? And that's all to say. So like I said, my whole idea is to create a platform where I can express these ideas, and that's just a little monologue intro to introduce the idea of the context that surrounds just the purpose of this idea of me being somebody that wants to create a platform where I can express what I see and my observations and my mentality going through this world as something that can be passed along, and hopefully I can benefit from monetarily, and somebody can copy that blueprint. Look, I'm out here seeing these things. I see other people getting paid to teach these things, and people have offered to pay me for these things. So why not create a lane where we can all get paid to teach other people things they need to know? You know, instead of somebody paying, and that's one thing you learn in business, is people make you pay for things because for somebody to help you, they have to lose. You know, if they lose time, they have to be giving. So a lot of times people don't understand, when you pay somebody for business advice, they have to give you advice that they damn near died for. You know, and once they share with you,
it loses value. And so, and the obligation of a person that receives certain information is to bring information back to that person to repay them for showing you how to live, how to eat, how to escape, whatever situation you were in, because that's what it comes down to in real life. So that's why business gets so personal and vindictive and things, because people are protecting their trade interest, you know, and their trade knowledge. So I'm one of them people that I had to learn the hard way, bro. You got to protect this stuff. And how do you protect it? You put a price on it, and you make people exchange. So I'm going to give niggas game, and niggas going to give me their time, their insight, and their support, and blow up my brand. You know what I'm saying? That's the way, ideally, it would go. So it's just all about me creating a platform. And then the manifesto is just the messaging, the documentation of the messaging that I'm receiving, the morals that I learn, the wisdom, the game that I could give to someone else, that I could message to someone else. So, uh, welcome to the Lanceton Manifestos. This is the pilot proof of concept. I've been thinking about this since um I've been thinking about, and like I said, I'll cover things from different dynamics. I'll break fourth walls, fifth walls, whatever walls. Like, we'll get into production, we'll get into everything, and eventually it'll get into the swing of just the content. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out somehow. But the major idea, right? Ideally, is to create the platform, but also create a recording and production solution and structure to where I can create the content at the correct time, and have it constructed in a way where the production the quality is good enough to where uh, I could just run and gun. It's convenient. It's convenience and quality. Those are the two elements of like the production and rigging. So it's like, for example, like right now I'm laying in my bed, but I'm holding up a mic. I'm like tilting the mic stand to get the positioning right, because I've been testing the mic. And so I I've been had this mic. I studied it, and that's a whole nother thing. And like I say, the more comfortable the rigging solution, the more comfortable I'll feel expressing myself, because I'll be able to multitask. But I want the quality to be right enough, and I'm so involved in this proof of concept. Like, I don't want to waste content, but I understand that I have to waste content. So I'm trying to make it proficient for me to do such. You know what I'm saying? And capitalize off of everything that I do. So even though I have to make content to understand my content, it's like I'll be able to capitalize, because I can take that content and use it as brainstorming content, and it's in a tutorial fashion of trying to show somebody, hey, this is reference material. Like, this is when I first did this, and I learned that from other documentarians and other artists, where they'll show you their unreleased or the rough drafts, and even those give you a better idea of where to start. That's like sometimes the most valuable thing in these industries. So um just, yeah, in industry, and engineering and production, is just showing you guys that's not limited to just music and art. It's, fashion is art. All of these things are expressions of art, and this is just something I've been into, and something I'm good is just artistry. So production, business, uh, creativity, uh, creative design, all of these things you have to get into, and these are different ways to make money. So uh, this is my profession, and it's just something I have professional insight on and expertise on. So I believe in starting, and if you want to be an educator, and informer, educator, you have to start in something that you know. And so it's just a proof of concept of me starting and verbalizing and creating something based on my expertise. It's like writing a book. If I'm going to write a book on something and give somebody some game, boom, and that it becomes uh, a revenue stream and income stream for myself. So uh, that's going to be something that comes in, and yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to limit it and like kind of specialize it to understand what is the structure going to be. Am I going to limit it to daily observations? Is it going to be a first person type of thing? Is it going to be introspective? See, I keep saying intrusive, introspective ordeal. Of course it is, but like I want to know what topics I'm going to steer. So, this being my Lane Charles channel, I'm just going to share it. I just come up with these ideas, and at the end of the day, you got to make the content. We could be trying to be perfect. We could try to use these different outlets and methods and ways of trying to do things, like, and seeing somebody else, oh, they did it this way, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, we got to get the shit done. And I'm one of them people, I hate when my diction ain't right, because there's a specific word and term that's going to describe what I say, but I have to understand, like, we're going to get there. And a lot of that, and this will be a platform too where I could share a lot of my introspective thoughts and my most close and personal thoughts, and how they gauge my mentality, because I study myself. Because a lot of times the best thing you can be in this life is a teacher. And once you understand that burden and that actual blessing, actually, you understand there's an obligation and responsibility, because there is a tendency to overemphasize or over exaggerate and overextend your actual importance, because you have experience and knowledge people don't have, and you have this way of making yourself seem grander than you are, because that's what people respect sometimes. But what we have to do, and this is what I realized just even doing business, like even doing our courtside shit and talking to other people that are in the industry, like, when you're doing stuff for the kids especially, it should be selfish. It shouldn't be about, it should be a little bit of both. It should be about you, because at the end of the day, you're here to rev your engine. You're here to serve your own purpose. You have to pump yourself up. In this world, you do have to do that, because you are being tested every day. That's how I really believe we are in the end times, because there's so many people that are physical manifestations of demons, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they're here to just get in your way and test you. And like I say, I'm just going to be candid. And one reason I'm doing these manifestos is I've been having a lot of like troubling, invasive thoughts, man. Like, I've been feeling real hurt about a lot of the things that I've been seeing. And shit has to be said. It has to be identified. It has to be exposed. You know what I'm saying? And I hate people hiding, bro. Like, I hate people hiding and imposing damage on people because they're able to hide behind these images. And so it's somebody out there, man. I'm gonna make a real big example of their ass real soon, man. Really, really soon. And then everybody else is gonna follow after that, because what I seen this person to do to me, and I got this from COJ. Sometimes you gotta stop people from doing the things they do, because they can harm everybody. And then if you allow things to happen, a lot of times you allow things to happen. You allow people to do things to the people around you and do what they do, because you're like, oh, people need to be accountable. But it's like at some point, and sometimes in this will happen, these people that linger around and do these things, they will get to the people around you and take the things that mean to you the most away from you. And I mean that on a majority of levels, but that's going to be a deeper thing I got to get into. Like, even let's just say something that happened to me with a family member, them passing, is I allowed that person to listen to people that didn't know what they were talking about, and then I lost my connection with that person. That what that person was for me destabilized me, when I lost them. But it's just like I had to learn the hard way. Like, damn, I wish I had a deeper connection with that person. I could have got to that person. And so now I have deeper connections with other family members where I realize my influence. You know, I'm the type of person, if it's 8 people in the room, I'm on what I'm on, and if you agree with me, you agree with me. You know what I'm saying? The people, you know, but what I understand is now a lot more people agree with what I see. Is just I have the courage. I was just born with the courage to just um isolate myself. I'm an individual. I'm an independent thinker. So I'm okay with being like, look, fuck it. Out of 8, I'm the only one. Fuck it. You know, I thrive in that. And so a lot of people do thrive in that. They just a lot of people dumb themselves down to cater to other people, man. And I feel like that's such a sick way to live life. And I've been living my life like that for the last couple months. And you know, like I say, man, I don't know how personal, introspective I want to get on this, but like I said, a family member of mine, she lived her life that way. And then, you know, when she lost her life, all we could think about is how much she gave other people. You know what I'm saying? And how much people took from her, and it led to her demise ultimately. That's how I view it. And that's how other people view it. But it's like nobody wants to say it. People want to say it, but it's like if they say it, they're going to be on an island. They're going to be ostracized, because that's such a bold thing to imply. You know what I mean? Even though it's the truth. The truth is bold, you know? So I also understand that too, bro. And that's what goes into making this platform, is we have to be invested in protecting the importance of introducing the truth. People always say, oh, people, number one thing to say is, oh, how come you didn't tell me? I wish you would have told me. You could have just told me. I would rather somebody tell me the truth. But then when you tell them the truth, you know what I'm saying, people have all these adverse reactions to it. So these are just observations I'm learning in life, and just as being a man, growing as a man, as a businessman, and becoming cold, because you do have to become cold to a lot of the things that go on in this life. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I mean, I do give a, and that's the thing about me. I give a fuck what people say, but it's just like, it's just my opinion, bro. Like I see it that way, bro. Like if you're an example of, you know, and my opinion matters. Like the way you feel like your opinion matters, my opinion matters. So it's like I've been trapped in a space to where I have a unique viewpoint, and because it's unique, people like to dismiss it. You know, like you don't understand like gaslighting. I understand what gaslighting is now, because so many people, they like to project, and they like to you know, they like to force uh uh damn, hold on. They like to force a designation on you. They like to enforce these terms and these rules that limit your expression. You know what I'm saying? Like if I say certain things, somebody's going to call me a name or assign me a label or a word attached to my style of thinking that's going to stereotype me and implicate me of belonging to some kind of group. You know what I'm saying? Like if I say, hey, you know, I liked Donald Trump's presidency, that makes me a quote unquote Trumper. Or if I say, hey, you know, I like baseball jerseys. Oh, I'm in the urban streetwear. You know what I mean? Like there's an attempt to dissuade people from having an isolationist and independent thinking kind of like designation. Like I could be whatever the fuck I want to be, bro. Like that's what makes us individuals and unique. Like, you know, it doesn't have to make sense to you in that moment, because it's going to make sense to you when it's expressed individually. Like, but people like to classify people because people are lazy thinkers. Like people want shit to be in a box because people don't want to have to think for themselves. They want to be able to say, oh, that's a circle, that's a square, that's a star. And that's one thing you're going to run into with people. And you learn that in business, because a lot of people try to help, ask for your help with their life on the line. And then you realize it's certain patterns that you had to embrace and you had to work yourself out of, that other people won't embrace because of their emotions. Like a lot of people want to live in their imaginations and their emotions more than they want to live in their real life, not understanding imaginations and emotions are an element of living in real life. Like those are an element to your experience, but at times those are the most influenced uh, parts of you. You know what I mean? A lot of things people don't understand the programming that's going on. People are waking up to it more, but a lot of these uh, feelings and emotions and perspectives we have towards things are direct results of like conditioning and uh, uh, digital implanting. You know what I mean? Or subconscious subliminal implanting that's been going on through the media we've been consuming. Like just look into the invention of the radio and other things like that. And I can't wait till I start editing this stuff down and find a thing, because I'm gonna start getting in the car and doing these things and finding different rigging solutions. Maybe eventually, right? But like I said, it's similar to what I used to do when I was riding around in a car. But um, like I said, I'm just starting to identify certain things, and I just want something for when I lay my head down. It's like I could share you the ideas of a boss, and I could share you all my problems, and it's like in a book fashion of like, this is the problem, this is the thought, this is the observation, um, and this is the example. Like I like giving examples, so it's like, uh, but I want to do it in a safe space, emotionless. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be full of it's going to be emotional, as far as like involving my emotions, but I find like pride in being able to separate my emotions from my assessment and my analysis of things. You know what I mean? And so what you don't understand and what you're going to learn is a lot of people are going to try to ostracize you for that ability, because people manipulate people emotionally in this life, and it's so promoted. Like somebody will feel entitled to your emotional response, right? What one thing people will say is, "Oh, if you're loyal, if you love me, if you're this, you should do this because I feel this, I said this," right? So people feel entitled to be able to manipulate your behavior based on their expression of their emotion. You know what I'm saying? And that's evil. That's criminal, because at the end of the day, everybody should be able to uh, analyze what's right and what's wrong based off of empirical data, information available, right? Like if your girl come to you, she has a situation, we should be able to get to the bottom of it factually, because the outcome of whatever we might do emotionally could lead in somebody's wrong. It could lead into injustice and immorality taking place. So um, my experience with lately of seeing people's unwillingness to abide by that, it makes me question people's ethics. We're at a time ethically where society is just demolished. You know, it's destroyed. The ethics are destroyed. So, um, like we have to always stand up for right and wrong, bro. Because the moment we lose right and wrong, uh, what people don't understand, right and wrong is going to be dictated by what's right and wrong for us as a people, us as a human being. What's right and wrong, what's going to go into your survival. So uh I find that in this society, man, we're in a survivalist, mercy uh mercy reliant state of being, and that pursues into prophecy in the scripture, as well, as far as where we are. If niggas want to get into that on their Christianity bag, like you got a lot of niggas that think we in a time of grace. And like I say, I'll argue with a nigga, because we gonna pull the books out. You know what I'm saying? I'm at that point in my life where it's like I want to just speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I'm still employing and applying these things to myself. I'm still benefiting from these things. So it's almost like just watch and learn, pussy nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you niggas want to keep getting in that bag of wanting to go against everything and go against the grain, you do what works for you. I do what's work for me. I had to learn that as a so-called black man, right? As a quote-unquote labeled African American. That's why I like having conversations with my friends of other races, is because I like um, directing and managing and navigating the conversations of diplomatically explaining to people that, hey, as we're going to do business with people, right? Because I've made myself, I'm somebody, I'm in the entertainment game, so like I made myself an asset to people. People see value in what I do because I'm able to generate attention. You know what I mean? So because I'm able to express my gifts and things like that and my artistry, and so people admire that because they want the ability to boom, stir up the ability to generate attention and create things that uh, uh, create a reaction from people, get them quote unquote clout or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so that had to go with me. I had to study myself, man, when I lost everything that I thought I had, like ego wise, right? And it made me have to study who I was because I had to understand, okay, how am I going to make money? Like, what do I do? Like, why do people like me? What is it that I have to offer to the world? And then once I started, looking at it like that way, and I only looked at it that way because my back was against the wall, and I'm like, you know, when you lose all your your will to live for yourself and do things, at that point you become like you realize I'm doing this because other people uh, are telling me I matter, and that's always a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful corner to be in because that means you lose your love of self based on whatever it was that the world built you up that point. Whatever you thought of yourself goes out the window, right? And you have to start over and say, damn, what is it about me that makes me want to get up and live this life, right? You have to find that because the world is going to get dark, and there's so many ways to destroy yourself in this society, and you're going to be led down so many paths. You're going to question, like, what the fuck am I doing here? What is this? Why not just end this? You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you have a spiritual inkling, you're going to understand. Your brain is going to tap in and remember all those moments from when you were young. You had less responsibility, and it's going to say, "Damn, I know there's more to life, the joy in life." So it's like you have to start finding that joy, and then you realize a lot of your joy comes from what you do for other people, what you mean to other people. You know what I'm saying? What other people would make you feel because you're able to do things for them. And then you start to understand what makes you special. What do I have? What can I give? What can I, you know what I mean? And so um back to my overall point is connecting it is like I understood what it was that made me special, and people brought it out of me because whenever I would be in environments, I learned stoicism, and I learned zazen, and like detachment. I detached from my ego and all of these things, and I would just exist, right? And every time I would always be. Uh, it's not until it's like when you go somewhere alone, then you start realizing what type of attention you give off to people that you receive. Like, you ever been in a weird, like I remember I went to Hawaii and I was just walking around by myself going to stores, and just the response I get with people based off on my look and my carriage, my comportment, that let me know the kind of signals I was sending spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and this is something that sticks with you your whole life, especially somebody like me that's moved around, the sense of the stigma that you carry. And so a lot of it is uh stereotypically driven and things like that. But then you start to learn there's an essence, like even the way you dress, you are basically stereotyping yourself. And so then you start to unwrap that, and then you get to a space of like, oh damn, you get self-aware. Once you develop self-awareness, and then you understand like where you fit into the overall gleans of society and what people expect from you, then you start to really see between the cracks and the seams, see the seams, and you start to uh see what's the subliminal, the suggestions, the suggestive aspect of life. And I think that's something that I've been trying to pinpoint, and I'm glad I'm doing this series because it helps me. The suggestive, like, it's about what's suggested. There's that's a form of communication. It's mental suggestion, whether it's a look, like, and so that's somebody trying to seduce you or deceive you. You know what I mean? Like, that's where you get all that persuasion and things like that on the suggestive. Like animals, they have suggestive behavior, like, hey, like, it's all in the actions. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I like watching podcasts and things like that. I'm into sociology, man. I'm into, you have to be, man. These are just fancy words of saying, like, what's going on around you, bro. You got to understand what's going on around you. And so I'm somebody who's bought into that, and I've locked in with that, and I started going that way with my music, because I realized that's what I was trying to get into. Like, it's like the Matrix, like in this scene of like this simulation, this underlying world, these things that we can't, these things we all see, but it's like, you know, they gotta be studied. You know what I'm saying? And they have to be isolated. And so that's a good term that I discovered live on the manifestos is the suggestive world. The suggestive realm. Some people might call it spirit, but it's like that's where you develop an understanding of the spiritual realm. Is like when you see certain people's behavior suggest the interest and the inklings of their spirit, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's all about, like, with me, um understanding, bro, like, everything is all about the pyramid of needs, basically. Like, we have, it's all survivalist. It's osmosis Jones, bro. Like, when you take a microscope and you look on a macro and micro level, bro, of what's on a microscopic even level, what's going on. Like, we got blood cells fighting this shit. It's all proportional. It's all symbiotic. You get what I'm saying? And so uh, a person's health, their health needs are going to dictate their behavior, and it's going to dictate their interests. It's going to dictate their actions. It's going to dictate their speech, their relationships, the connections, the things that they do, and their effectiveness, their affiliations. So once you understand that's how the world works, man, this shit is the jungle, man. You have to study nature, zoology, like all that shit, bro, because we live in an interdependent world. Like, everything the animals do, the atmosphere, it all reflects. So when niggas ask me, the biggest thing a nigga could say to me to let me know he's not that bright is, what does what I do got to do with what the fuck you got going on? Nigga, everything, bro. And if you're not seeing the world that way, maybe you need to take a couple more microdoses, bro, so you could, it's so crazy to me because that's how you isolate who's really gifted and not. Because, like, a lot of these psychedelics and these drugs and all these things, sometimes they open people's minds, man. Like, it's all about what you do on these things. And we're in a world where, like I say, my generation, we're in a world of, we all drunk junkies, man. We all tried things. We all got hooked on things. But it's like, whether you're on a psychedelic or opioid or whatever, even this food, bro, is poisonous. So it's like, we're all battling something. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of people that's battling it a lot, more straight and stronger than others. And those are the people who should be the leaders, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people, man, that are strong-minded, and they come from solid backgrounds. They were bred for this shit. And we have to, I believe in following suit. You know what I'm saying? And I believe, though, too, in silence, man, and secretiveness, and being, keeping things to yourself. And so, because if you tell too much of yourself to people, people will plot on you. And I've had an experience with that. And maybe that's like even more of a platform for this, is where, I could share things that go on with me personally and relate them to business and my outlook on life. That's really the main purpose and desire that I want to have with this content. And I want to find like the tense I should speak in, you know, the way I should deliver things, like, you know, the structure. But, you know, I feel like all of that is going to be an element of what I do. You know, the way I should speak, my tone, you know, where the mic placement for the correct tone, because I want it all to be, I want my delivery to be perfect, bro. Delivery to be perfect, because I want to deliver it and communicate it and transfer it directly from my brain to, you know, the receptive element of the listener's brain, you know. So whatever it is I got to do, and that's where it gets into the production aspect and doing these proof of concepts, is understanding what do we need to do to be able to deliver these messages and transfer and translate through the barriers of the subconscious, you know. Because, you know, that's why I like production, because there are different mediums that are in the way destructively and distortion wise, that distort the correct frequencies from being translated. And like I said, we're going to get deeper and deeper. You got to develop your mind, but we want to dumb it down, but we also want to develop it up to where it's helpful. So that's me doing research and dictating my audience off of what my audience dictates. You know what I'm saying? Delivering the message to those who are going to listen and taking their advice, and then spreading the breach and, you know, the reach, you know what I'm saying? The breadth of the reach. So, just even, what the fuck? Even the way I'm able to do such a thing. I don't want to get it to get too late, but bitch, answer the phone before I get mad. Dumb bitch. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, whole point is, as so-called damn, bro, so-called black man. Like, let's just give an example, right? Like, I've been having a problem with my equilibrium lately. You know what I'm saying? And it's just my diet, the things I'm trying to feed myself. But then it's like this: I got a massive hater out there that's plotting on everything I motherfucking do, bro. Do I want to give him this information? Yeah, I would want to give them this information with a gun in their motherfucking mouth. Tell them everything that's going on with me and dare them to do something and blow their mother, you know? Allegedly, in a video game world, I think so. But in self-defense, but we're in a society where we're captive like that, where we have to endure abuse. And so even from my situation, I have to understand, like, I'm starting to understand and being enlightened, I'm starting to uncover and epiphanize, um, and really uh, ingest and receive the fact that, you know, my situation is um, a testimony, and it's a reflection, and it's empirical, it's anecdotal and empirical data of just the abuse that we got to take in this society, bro. So it's like, you know, you never want to envision yourself as a victim, but we are victims. But at the end of the day, um, we have to we have to fight back. You know what I'm saying? We have to engage in trying to. We have to fight for ourselves. We have to protect ourselves. We have to defend ourselves. So it's like, you can only be a victim if you allow yourself to be a victim. So as I was somebody who was a victim, now I'm on the offense. You know what I'm saying? We have to enforce protective measures. We have to we gotta fight, man. And that's what my boy was meaning when he said slavery was a choice from idealistic standpoint, it's like, yo, we could sit here and just take this shit because it's easier to just lay down. You know what I mean? It's easier in the short run, but in the long run, bro, it's like we wouldn't even be here, bro. Um, well, I hate to even say shit like that. It's like we were gonna be here, bro. It's already written, bro. Like these motherfuckers gotta pay, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm enduring this shit, but it's like I'm enduring it because I'm allowing it. And so we have to call out the injustices of this society, bro. Like I said, I had somebody that was just um um trying to coerce me, man, and blackmail me, man, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna pay for that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna pay for the shit that's been done to me, and it's just like it has to start with me because it's like this shit goes on with so many young black men, bro. We get made out to be um uh these antagonists, bro, like these villains. You know what I'm saying? Because we stand up for ourselves, and so it's like so many people want to physically, mentally, spiritually abuse us, man, and violate us. And uh yeah, man, it's like I have the ammo now. I know what's going on, bro. I know what's going on. Like even my girl gotta pay for this shit, bro. Like I've been coerced, man, and I've been forced into situations, bro, because my reputation, my safety, my security is on the line. Now I got only myself to blame for it, but it's like it's something I learned, and it's something that I'm gonna have to go through and tell my story. Like this is something I've been embarrassed of. But as I'm speaking and studying society, this is the trick bag that we're in, man. It's like, they use these women against us, and they use these women to entice these men to be against us. And so it's like we in situations where it's entrapment, so I promise you, bro, I promise you, I got a feeling from the Most High, bro. I'm getting through this, bro, because it's so many motherfuckers that want to take me down and take what I stand for down, because uh it's envy. It's envy of what they represent. It's envy of their fate, man. They running from the truth, bro. They running from the truth. And so uh we as men, especially so-called black men, we gotta turn back to being the black men of the Most High. We gotta turn back to being ethical and more the moral standard, Which, believe it or not, people look at us like that, bro. Right? Like a code of snitching. Where does that come from, bro? Like, yeah, it comes from the mob and all that shit, but you got people basically making the moral compasses of society based off of what low educated black dudes think, because we drive everything. People look at us like the um the harborers and the inspiration, the instillers of energy, period. Like we dictate what's going on. Like they look at us like like the appraisers of what's right and wrong. Like we know what's fly or not. Like trust me, they understand that, bro. Let me call somebody that might spark something. Have a real tops. We'll organize this better on the back end. Post pro. Ain't nobody fucking with your boy today, bro. Let me see what my cousin doing. Yo,
Yeah.
what's good with you?
In the bathroom.
You don't think we should start a podcast?
Not me. You can.
Huh?
I said not me.
Why?
I'm talking about for podcasts.
Huh?
So I'm talking about for podcasts.
You so fucking stupid. How
This
you
is
don't?
not my theme.
It is your thing.
Podcast. What?
Yo, all you do is fucking talk. You just don't realize it, bro.
Dude, I do not want to do
You
a podcast. What's
why?
wrong with that?
Yes, you do. You said you want to get money. You want to get out this situation.
Oh my. Okay, let's do a podcast.
Okay, we doing a podcast. You ain't. What else is you doing?
Streams.
How is that going?
Pretty good.
Like what?
What do you mean?
Like what? What's pretty good? Cause I'm on your ass. Cause all you do is talk about how my shit don't make money. Even though it do make money, I just turn it down. So we could get financing, but cause you want to live check to check, but
What
you.
podcast are you trying to do?
I'm just saying, bro. Me and you, we started how many businesses? So you
Now
don't,
about to start another one.
huh?
And now you want to start another one.
What do you mean start another one?
I'm saying, what are we even going to talk about?
What do you mean?
Ain't you doing a podcast anyways with Chat Willie?
You don't think it's a that's a show, but you don't think it's value in being able to show people how to do the stuff we're able to do?
Yeah, we could do a podcast, but I'm not going to be on there all the time.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
If it's going to make us money, why wouldn't you do it?
Okay, whatever, yeah.
You saying whatever? Why is it got to be whatever? I'm just asking. You saying you don't want to do it? Just explain it. Why do you feel like you too good to explain to me shit like that?
I don't like that type of stuff.
Why? Yes, you do. You stream.
And I don't even talk. I only.
So you wasting time.
Yeah, because I'm streaming with the fam.
Right, but you streaming with the fam, but you saying we ain't making no money.
What was the topic of the podcast?
I'm saying what you think about that though. Before we.
I am making money. I'm not making money on the stream yet, but I have.
So why not? Why not?
I'm not relying on this shit.
Why not?
Is you making money on the stream?
Yes, I am.
How?
Because it's promoting my other businesses.
Okay, well, then yeah, me too.
How?
Because it's promoting my other businesses.
Like what?
Like, I put the links on there.
I'm saying, but how is it promote? Okay, so you should be able to track the numbers and things.
Mm-hmm.
So my streams, they literally serve as like brainstorming sessions for the things that I introduce in my actual physical business.
Okay.
They help
And
my production skills,
streams.
my broadcasting, my editing skills. So it's
And
par
my
for the course,
streams.
and it's a blueprint for the platform that I'm going to use to promote all our businesses. So go ahead.
And I
Now.
stream so I could get my highlights and post it on YouTube.
Okay, and what does that have to do with anything?
So I could build up my YouTube.
right? You could build up your YouTube, but it's like, how long is that gonna take? That's gonna take longer than doing a podcast. Like
I
you
could do a
already,
podcast.
huh?
I'll do the podcast, but I'm gonna do other shit too.
Who said you can't do? Why you keep doing? This is what I'm saying, bro. You really make me mad with this, bro. You really try to make it seem like I try to tell you you can't do nothing else because I ask you to do.
Pretty much.
You do that with me.
You done said that shit.
You do
before.
that
I
with
should
me
stop.
though. You do that with me though. You do that with
No,
me
but
though.
I
And that's
never
why I'm
tell
in this.
you.
That's why
I
I'm in
ne-
this situation.
no,
That's why I'm in this
I never,
situation.
I never tell.
That's
I
why I'm
never
in this
tell you.
situation because all the
I
shit
never
that
tell you
all the
stop
shit
doing
that I'm
what you
able to
doing and
all
help
the
me
shit that
with
I'm
my
able
shit.
all the shit that I'm able to do without you, you have a problem with me doing.
I don't.
You do.
I don't.
It's proof. Everything that I've been doing that involved me not being with you, you didn't had a problem with.
Perfect.
You didn't had a problem with.
I don't have a problem.
You did though.
I did, but I ain't
Okay,
had a
so you
problem
can't.
with it
So
for
you
a
got to take
minute.
accountability for that.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Just how you say, oh, I don't have any friends because you made me stop talking to this or this or this or this. I say, okay, that is something that I did. So then it's my responsibility to be there for you when you need somebody to talk to or this, that, the third, because that is something that I did. Even if I don't want to do it, it's my obligation. Why? You understand that, you just don't give a fuck.
Yep, I understand that.
So that's even worse.
And I'm doing but you be telling me, oh, stop what you doing and do what I said to do.
Yeah, because you keep complaining about money, but you're admitting that you want to do stuff that's not going to make money because you feel like doing it.
I am gonna make money.
When?
It just takes time. Just like your business took time to get it started up, right?
Because I was fucking with you. This the same bit. All this shit I'm doing was the same shit I
Okay,
did.
then yeah, fuck it.
All
I'm
this,
not gonna do anything
all the
else.
shit
Just
I'm
do the
doing
podcast.
now. Listen, all the shit I'm doing now, I was making money doing that shit before I met you.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Fuck it. Let's just do a podcast. That's all I'm gonna do.
No, it's not fuck it. Because every time when you say fuck it, that means you just holding in this shit and you just agreeing with me. And that's another problem. Like, you need to understand what I'm saying instead of just agreeing with me.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. So let's stop doing what I'm doing now and just do what
You
want
can.
to do.
Who said you got to stop doing what you're doing?
You,
When?
but you said it's not making money.
It's not.
Okay, then
Is it?
what's the point
I'm
of
saying,
doing it?
is it making money?
Yep.
Then
it
keep
will
doing
be.
it. Then keep doing it. But is it? But
No,
what
you
I'm.
said it's not.
But you said it is. You know more than me.
But you said stop doing whatever I gotta do to help you. So
What do you mean? You keep
You
saying
literally
help
just
me.
said that.
Yeah, it helped me help us. This shit is for us.
okay. So yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. You keep trying to make this shit about me, but this shit about us. Because at the end of the day, I could have been stopped doing this shit. I could have did what I had to do for myself, and we could have just paid this shit off little by little. You didn't want to do that.
yep.
Exactly. So you need to stop talking to me like that.
Okay.
Because really, you just trying to put everything on me like you always do. Oh, this is for you. This is for you. This is for you. I already told you
I ain't putting nothing on you.
this same time last year, I'm telling you, I'm like, look, or even before that, I'm like, bro, this shit, we need to switch this shit up. Nah, this shit, we gonna do this. That's what you wanted to do.
Okay.
Because
We're gonna do the
before,
podcast, then this is what
no,
you
no,
wanna
no,
do.
no. Because before when we was doing shit my way and when shit was going wrong, but we was still making money, we was still getting through it. You had we just keep doing what you want to do. We keep doing okay, so then let's do it your way. Now we done it your way. We in the worst position we ever been in. And now it's my fault. So remember I had to let that happen so we could both see that either way it was going to go, you going to blame me. So now we here where I'm taking the blame for everything. Because you somebody who say, oh, I'm going to grind. I'm going to make enough money for this. I'm going to make enough money for that. But when we need more money, you want to say, oh, we spending too much money. We spending too much money. We. This the shit you designed. This is how you said it should go. Well, I was thinking you was making more money. Well, then when I set up some shit doing something to make me more money, you didn't like the way I was making my money. True or false?
Yep. So we just gonna do whatever you say. Your plan.
See, why is it yep? That's so childish, bro.
I'm saying, yeah.
That's childish. Why are you being childish?
So what do I need?
I'm just asking you why you being childish.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
You agree with me, but what?
Nothing.
Just be real. Just be real, because every time we had this convo, you
I didn't say
you got something. Yeah, you're not saying nothing now, but then the next time it's gonna be something that you whip out your pocket, like always.
No.
Yeah, always. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm at that point with you. I'm just saying I'm at that point with you. Everything I suggest to you is a bad idea to you, but you the same person with all these ideas that got us in this situation. So
exactly. So obviously,
so
I do whatever you say.
Right, but what's the problem with that?
Nothing.
No, you really do got a problem with that. So I just want to know what's the problem, so we can find shit that we both want to do that's gonna get us out this situation.
Nope, no problem.
See, you just being stupid now. You too. That's what I'm saying. You too emotional. You do got a problem. Just express your problem like an adult, instead of just waiting till you get mad and saying something.
I don't got no problem.
Yes, you do. Cause we done had this conversation so many times, even in the last couple weeks.
When you trying to do this shit?
Whenever you want to do it.
So make a schedule.
Whenever you available. I'm always available. I'll make my own schedule.
Well, I don't, so.
Exactly. So it's gonna be based off you, dickhead.
I got a lot of shit to do.
Huh?
But we can do it afterward.
We can do it whenever you got time. I'm just pitching the idea. I think that would be that's something we both can do together. That's gonna help us gain insight on what we need to do business wise, and we can make money. We having these conversations anyways, right? So why not build a platform for it? Because at the end of the day, you is a driving but you're a driving, whether you want to be involved or not, you're a driving force behind everything I do. Everything I do got to be revolved around you. Even if you want to say, I never asked you to do this, you actually did. You actually put me in a situation where I had to do this shit. So now you want to wipe your hands because you found your way out. Because in your mind, all right, whatever, we could just, I could just work the money off. But then what about me? I could work the money off too, but then what? I got to come out and say, hey, me and her did this, that, the third. And then she just decided she didn't want to do it no more because she realized we wasn't going to have kids and all this other shit.
Why you keep saying have kids?
Because that's all it was about with you.
No.
You told me that. What are you talking about? You literally told me that.
I said I don't see no point if we're not going to be together.
Huh?
I said I don't see no point if we're not going to be together. It's not a point.
No, that's what I'm saying. What did you say?
I've been told you this before even the kids. And I'm like, bro, it's not, if we're not going to be together, what's the point?
But we are together. But we can be together. What do you mean? But you said you want to have kids. You want to do all this other shit. That's what you said.
Dude, it's everything. You talking about?
That's what you said, right?
I'm saying, why you keep saying just a kid, bro? I don't care if I have kids or not, to be honest. But do I want to be with you at the end of the day? Do we want to be with each other? No, we don't.
How we don't? We do want to be together. We just don't.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
The fuck we don't.
So
that's what you missing.
Well, how am I missing that?
We just damn in a situation.
We in a situation because we chose to be. Yep. That's what you don't get. We both could have walked away from this shit. We both could have walked away from this shit. We wanted to be together.
No, we don't.
Bro. How we don't? That don't even make sense, bro.
Okay, I don't.
Okay, not, and we know why exactly. So explain why you don't.
These are not compatible.
How's we not compatible? We done been together for 7 years.
Yeah.
Obviously we is compatible. Okay, so if most people, that's what most people looking for, somebody they can do business with and grow with and get through hardship with. We done did all that. So how are we not compatible?
I don't want to be with you long term.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. Explain why.
Why would I want to be? You want to be with other people, multiple people.
So then that's what I'm saying. That's what this is about.
Not even that.
That's what it's about, bro. That's all it's about. That's all it's ever. That's all it. That's all it ever been about, bro. Just keep it real. That's all it ever been about.
Okay. Yes.
So stop lying.
Talking about kids.
It is about kids.
No, it's about you.
How is it about me?
Because I don't want what you want.
And what's that?
Whatever you want, I don't want.
Why? What is it?
Multiple women. All that type. I don't want that.
Right, and why not?
I just don't want that.
Why? It has to be a reason for everything.
Don't feel like sharing. Sorry.
But why though? You're already sharing.
Yep, because we ain't gonna be together at the end of the day.
Okay, so why you don't want to share?
Not long term.
Why?
I don't like the situation.
Why not?
I really don't.
Why?
Toxic.
What about it is toxic?
You know, every fucking thing.
Like
Too much
what?
fighting, too much awkwardness.
What's awkward?
Everything.
Like what?
Family, everything.
Okay, but I'm saying you put us in this situation.
Okay, and I'm gonna get out. Get us out.
Okay, so like I say, it got to do with everything, kids and everything.
So you just said kids.
That's really the only thing we ain't doing.
Good, because I don't want that shit.
What woman don't want to have kids? That shit don't make sense, bro.
No, not with you.
Exactly. We don't want to have kids together. That's what it's about, bro. So then it's no point, right?
No.
That is what it's about, bro. Huh?
I want to be tied down with the situation.
You already tied down. You did everything you could to be tied down with the situation.
Mistake, like I said.
What?
Said mistake, like I said.
It's a mistake, but it's a mistake you wanted to make, and a mistake you still making.
So are you.
Right, and like I said, I can admit I want shit to go this way.
Okay, and it's going how you want it.
Cause like I say, I'm willing to go down with the ship, bro. I did this, so I want to get out of
So
this.
am I.
Okay, so like I said, but the only reason I want to get out this situation is because we don't need to have kids. That's just that simple, bro. That's the answer. Everything else is cool.
Yeah, okay, well then, yes, I guess.
You guess, how is that not the truth? Is that not the truth? This is what I'm saying. You can't be real, bro. You can be real because you done already told me the answer to this, but now you just want to lie.
I said part of the truth.
So what's the truth? Just say the truth.
That is the truth.
What's the truth?
Yo, did you come in my room? Hello?
Yo,
hold on, I'm gonna go on mute.
Oh my God. I'm going on mute.
Yo. Yo, yeah. Huh?
That's a shit.
I said I'm gonna go on mute. You want me to stay on the ship?
See what I'm saying?
Hold on.
You can't make this shit up.
No, I was already on.
Yeah, but when you call me and I'm talking to you, you go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's all, like I said, it's all good because I'm starting to see.
Nah, because I wasn't even really sleep.
Yeah.
I only slept for like 5 minutes.
Bro, like I'm saying, I'm starting to see what you want.
Oh,
so,
shit.
like I say,
Yo, can you guys hear me? Okay, no, they can't hear me.
I'm seeing what you want. So, I'm holding you accountable too. I'm holding myself
Yeah, you
accountable.
can hold me accountable, but I'm saying, like, I'm down to do that shit, but just tell me what I need.
You down now, but you were just complaining about the shit.
Cause I told you I really, like, bro, I don't, you know I'm not a fucking chatter.
You
like,
literally are, bro. All you do is talk, bro.
No, I talk BS.
Right.
I'm not on no type of podcast talk.
What do you mean?
I talk for fun. I talk to you.
No, baby. When I let you talk, all you talk about is business till my head fall off. When I'm playing my game.
No, I do not.
What? When I'm playing no. Yeah, because I usually don't even really let you talk to me, bro. Because I'd be too tired to listen. I will admit that. Because you just keep going. Like, you talk and you don't want advice. Like me, I talk, I want advice. When you talk, you don't want advice.
I don't want advice, to be honest.
Exactly. You just want to keep talking and telling me your plans and how you doing this.
Because I work shit out by myself. I really don't need no talks.
You do need talks because you really be fucking up. But you just do it in secret. You be fucking up in secret.
Up.
Yes, you
I'm not doing nothing that fucks me up right now.
Yes, you is, baby. If you doing something, we already got businesses. So if you doing something, trying to start these new shits, and them shits flopping,
it's free.
Time is not free.
Oh, I don't take that much time on it.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's what you lying about.
No, I actually don't.
That's even fucking worse then.
I take my time on it, but...
See what I'm saying?
Oh, should I mute my headphone for that stream? Yeah.
Like I said, bro, I'm gonna make us this fucking money. I'm gonna make you do what you gotta do, or we just gonna fail. I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna put the ideas out there. I'm gonna come up with the shit. Because you said I was wasting my time trying to do shit with other people. But at the end of the day, I'm tied down. It's me and you, so I'm tied to you. Even if I wanted to do my own thing, it still got to involve you.
Right.
So what I'm starting to realize, I done got rid of everybody else, but I'm still having to. Everybody else is doing good now. They on their own. They doing what they were supposed to be doing. But now I'm realizing I'm the problem. Because I'm trying to make everything fit around me and you. But which I'm down for, but at the end of the day, you really the problem. And I'm the problem because I keep letting you be the damn problem. You want to just do you want everything to be what you want it to be.
Yo, can you hear me? Fuck. I said, can you hear me? Alright, cool. I just wanted to make sure. Yo, they can hear me now. Okay, cool. Now I'm listening.
This is so stupid, bro. This is so stupid. Like, I'm running out of patience for you, babes. I'm gonna be real.
How you running out of patience for me?
I'm saying if you just want to be a dumb bitch, then I could just let you be that and we could just be happy. I could troll you and we could just do what we've been doing. But I'm letting you know now, like, I'm gonna start doing some shit to make some money, bro.
Like what?
Whatever the fuck I gotta do.
To the left, there's like a spider or something, or a hoarding bug. But keep going straight. Keep going straight. I think it should be good. It's Y2.
But she talking about she don't fucking talk. Talking
It's
about
the
she
game,
can't fucking
babes.
talk, and she on the motherfucking game, fucking yelling, talking about spiders and all this other fucking bullshit. When there's people out here making money talking some fucking real shit every damn night.
Keep going straight. There should be something to your left, maybe at the bottom.
This is crazy. I can't make this shit up.
It wasn't, you know, they went.
Alright, nothing else in the room after you guys grab that.
First half, it wasn't hitting their shots. If you know Stony Point,
Yo, Bibbs. Okay, hold on.
Speed you up defensively, create turnovers, and run fast. And the way Weiss had the game plan against that.
Shit is
You
so
guys want the
stupid,
apparatus?
bro.
Keep going straight.
Get my ass up.
Turn left. Turn left. Oh wait, no. Turret in front of whoever got some items. Alright, can I disarm it real quick? Hold on, give me 1 second.
This is fucking crazy. Fucking crazy, y'all. I couldn't even make this shit up if I wanted to. Yo, bitch, man. That's why you gotta be careful, man, who you fucking allow in your life, bro. And who you try to fucking help, because that shit will drag you down, bro. This the same motherfucker, man.
Alright, you guys are good?
Same motherfucker telling me I'm not doing shit every day.
You guys good? Alright, just go back to the beginning. There should be I think there's a hoarding bug. Don't go that way, don't go that way. Do you see it? Do you hear it? Hold on. Try to go back to the beginning. I mean, there's one thing across but you have to jump, I think. Oh, yeah, there's more stuff in that room, too. There's one thing in that room that you guys almost went into. I would go back to the beginning. There's nothing else really around. Oh, Simon's close to... If he turns behind him, I think there's a spider or something on... Don't go in that alleyway. Yeah, keep moving straight, keep moving straight. Go back to the beginning.
The game plan against that zone.
Alright, you guys are good. I don't see anything around. But, so what? Do I need anything? Hello? Yo. Lock.
What, bro? What?
I'm saying, so what, do I need to get something for the cast? Like a mic?
Yeah.
I could just use my headphones.
No.
Huh?
No, but we'll figure it out, bro. Like I said.
But I'm saying, what, you gonna like, are we gonna like stream it? What'd you say? Here, yo, you do it, bro. I'm on the phone. You do it. Oh, shit. Fuck. They can't hear me. Oh, yeah, but,
what we finna do, like like I said, stream it? Sorry, I don't know if you answered.
Stream it. Yeah, eventually. But yeah, but I'm saying we could do it the same way I do all my other shit. Just come up with some concepts, you know what I mean? Do some pilots, some tests, some rough drafts, some test runs.
Do I need to show my face?
No, it's an audio. It's a podcast. It's not a program. It's just a podcast.
All right, we gotta think of first epi trials.
Yeah, but I'm saying it'll be just us talking about our business, how we started during COVID, just all that stuff, the struggles of like sourcing things. You could speak from the perspective of like what you think we need to work on, what you see from the outside looking in, how you had to get more involved. Because it's like I said, I have a whole company now. It's up and running. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it struggles, but it's like at the end of the day, like I say, we got us even courtside. That's a successful business. You know what I'm saying? And we just got it to the point where it's running itself. You know what I'm saying? And now we trying to move on to other stuff. So it's like I said, when people come in and ask me for advice on like how to invest in the businesses, at the end of the day, it took two of us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we just took advantage of financing. You know what I'm saying? And so all the equipment that we was able to get together, that's something we did together. You know what I'm saying? And built this company. Like I said, I already had the company, I already had the brand. But as far as building the production company and making it LLC and legit and getting it to where we branch out, like that's something we both did together. You know what I'm saying? Like I already had the brand, and I had the music and I had the platforms, you know what I'm saying? The outreach, but it still needed the investment, you know what I mean? And so I see a lot of like people, like you got a lot of these couples, right? Cause that's a lot of people dream, like they in a relationship, like that's really quote unquote the American dream, but that's where the shit is going now, is where you got people who are young, women got credit, men got credit, they live together, and instead of people just getting married, they want to build something together. You know what I mean? They like, we both going to work, we both got bills. How do we get financially free? Like that's everybody's goal. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we're almost
on the way
there.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Like legit. Like worst come to worst, if all this failed, we still got three successful businesses. To where if we both put all our time into them, you know what I mean, we could make money off of them. We could quit and do whatever, but it is what it is.
Careful going back into that room. There's a bug on the I think on the ceiling to the right. Yeah, that's it. You could go down the aisle. It's more to the right of you guys. Like you could walk down the middle. Oh. Okay, now I'm excited. That's cool. Yo, these dudes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could test a little bit, like, yeah, I can hear you. We could test it when we do, like, the GTA stuff, too. Hey, don't go into that H5 room. I think there's something in there. I see a big red dot. Should I close the door? I don't think there's nothing in there, so. Is it closed? Alright.
Yeah, I'm about to just call you back.
You sure?
What do you mean am I sure? This shit annoying, bro.
All I'm saying is you done talking?
Yes. How the fuck I'm gonna talk to somebody you fucking yelling every 2 fucking seconds, bro?
Alright, I'm gonna call you back.
Yep. Dumbass bitch, fuck out of here. That shit pissed me off, bro. But like I say, bro, you gotta stop letting people hold you back, bro. But yeah, that's where I was going with everything, is creating an outlet where the introspective so-called black man can just, I can add, or I can identify and inform people basically on the advantages that I find in life, and as far as business, because that's the way we're going to be able to make it out, is just give business advice. You know what I'm saying? At my level, at my age, that's all I could speak to, and that's how I'm making it out. So that's the answer I found, and then all the other answers will add up and be in line with everything. You know, you got to get in the industries that you're good at, try to monetize them shits, and involve and inspire as many people as you can. Yo. Huh?
Nigga like Jay just hit me.
About that Antonia shit?
He asked me if I'm going to this game tomorrow.
What time do they play?
30.
Huh?
30.
12:30?
31.
And it's where?
Canyon, New Buffalo, Canyon, the school on 35.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Remember I told you Southwest play at 12?
Yeah, I'm saying that's where we're going tomorrow, right?
Yeah. What time I gotta leave?
I'm gonna finish some damn interviews right now. Fucking tired, bro. Been trying to come up with like some kind of like podcast or like some program where we can start covering what we see. You know what I mean? Like, I've been trying to come up with a proof of concept with some kind of format of like going over like what we see with the players and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about all that.
Just everything we be talking about, bro. Just the politics, the ins and outs, the behind. You know what I mean? Just like a real podcast, like program. You know what I mean?
So we just gotta leave before 11 to make it there at 12.
And you said Southwest New Braunfels and then Clemens Stony Point, right?
Yeah.
Tally going? You think Tally going?
I'll contact him. Tell him we'll be there.
bad. I was in the bathroom. What you saying?
I could text him and tell him.
Yeah, I was talking to this nigga Cardona, bro. He just be worried about the wrong shit, bro. Talking to me about that list. I'm like, bro.
He on that hoe?
Yeah, he on it. He at the bottom, though.
Bowen not on it. And Bowen doesn't get it.
Right. But that's what I told him. And then he watched the podcast, I guess. And he was talking about how, I guess, he like, yeah, they asked dude about unsigned seniors, and he mentioned James. He's like, yeah, that shit hurt me. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. James better than you, but I'm like, I ain't tell him that, but I'm like, bro, look, they barely fucking with little James, bro. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, it's no way little James that, bro. Now that I seen the list, that shit is actually ridiculous. You know, but I get what they're going on, bro. They have a certain way. Like I said, we have to be non-emotional and objective about it. You know what I mean?
Like I said, bro.
At the end of the day, this is a guy who doesn't play basketball, bro. You know what I mean? So all he can do is go off of what he sees works. You know what I'm saying? Off of what he can see. Like, it's easier for somebody to see somebody's big. You know what I mean? It's easier for somebody to understand that, because unless you're a guard or you have experience of being around guards and stuff like that, it's hard to see the intangibles, bro. You know, and that's what I tell Isaiah. I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, bro, you're an eye test player, bro. So it's like, this guy has a job. Like, really, it is his job to go in there and vouch for Cardona, but at the end of the day, they can only say what they see.
That's the Gerald Banks shit. You feel me? Like I said, he a pro, but he not developed.
Right. But they spending this year developing. You know, at the end of the day, if we want to just be real, all of these niggas is underdeveloped. The players in the other cities are more developed. Physically, basketball-wise, everything. The only thing I will say is ball handling, like skills, like shooting and ball handling. I feel like the players out here is better, because that's all they work on. Because that's really the only thing they gonna be able to do better than the other places. So they just worry about the little stuff, like scoring in the half court. Like, I feel like the players out here, they got a knack for scoring in a half court that the other players in other places have, but they worry more about when they play better, more winning ball other places. Oh, I got to edit these damn interviews, man. I might get this king shit out while it's still hot, and not even just that. That's another thing too. I want to make a program, some type of thing where we kind of like make a program and show people like the thinking behind this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how we doing the behind the scenes shit. Like I said, even about him, Kingston, it's about getting it out while it's still hot, but really using his performance to set the tone. You know what I mean? Like, because one thing I'm seeing is you get a lot of jealousy from these players, you know, but at the end of the day, it's like, bro, he's sending a message to anybody watching, like, yo, you know, I'm the best nigga in Texas. That's what the message he really trying to say. I'm one of the best in the nation. Like Kingston, with that performance, he on the national radar, because that's what you're supposed to do to a Harlan.
no hoops.
Who is that?
I think that's Mark Veer.
What happened?
You see John Jay lost to O'Connor?
What, that they lost?
Yeah,
I'm saying Cam Garza played.
yeah. I think. But
But
some nigga told
I'm saying, what's
me they better without that nigga.
I told you that. Bro, he's so ball because they're better with him, but he missed so much time, bro. You know what I mean? They gotta re-implement him when he come
Yeah,
back.
that's damn near like 12.
It's like that, but it's more like Jamal Murray. That's what he remind me of, like a Jamal Murray. At first, like Jamal Murray the last couple years, not now. You know what I mean?
I didn't know Reggie was a senior from Soda.
Oh yeah, I always thought he was a 25. But I mean, yeah, bro. Like John Jay is cool. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to tell you about that district, bro. Like teams like Brandeis, O'Connor, like they're gonna beat teams like John Jay. You know what I mean? That shit always gonna happen. Cause all of them shoot a lot of threes, bro. They move every. It's a good district. But I'm not like, oh my gosh, O'Connor beat John Jay. Like all I've been hearing is how good O'Connor was. So then they should be able to beat John Jay.
Garza damn near still hurt. 1 for 5.
That's one thing I don't like when I always, and that's why you say I ask Clark. I'm like, what's going on with you, nigga?
He had 5 steals and 4 assists though. 5 turnovers. Him and Baldwin had 10 turnovers. What Clark say? You asked him on the vlog?
No, that's into his face. What do you mean? He just said his ankles.
Just show you they working on the wrong shit. Ain't no reason his motherfucking ankles.
No, they should be hurt because they getting him ready to move.
Yeah, bro. Nigga, damn back should be hurting. That's all. I said to me, bros, he just need to work out. Yeah, I guess, but like I said, if he can guard 1 through whatever,
He need to leave.
bros, he been posted. Yeah.
They need to Zayden him because I get what they was trying to do, but he having so many issues with Gio and all of them dudes. Like it's just to the point that shit is
Like I said, the only nigga who respect his crippin' is Josh Rice.
right.
You feel me? It's on some Wemby shit.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus on his Keldon. He was there when Tucker was there.
That's what I say, bro. But like I was saying at the end, like with Tally and them, I'm like, bro, you keep saying y'all can't beat them niggas. I'm like, bro, you feel me? Them niggas wasn't even. I'm like, yeah, they locked in, but it's like, bro, it's because they know y'all niggas gonna give up the moment they get in y'all shit. Cause I'm like, head up, bros. The shit was pretty even.
Like I said, just bro, That's why I've just been telling you about Logan. It's just like, bros, he don't get it. He don't understand, bro. You know what I mean, bros? You feel me? He on his cash back. You feel me? If I ain't in shit, I ain't on shit. I see what niggas on. Y'all not hitting me. But it's just like, bros.
Nah, but fuck, I feel that. But at the end of the day, if you are a shooter and you've been a shooter, bro, and you can, and at the end of the day, 3 is more than fucking 2. You know what I mean? And he's shooting.
He's not even looking to shoot.
Bro, so he ain't getting the fucking ball at the right. He is looking to shoot, but it's like, bro, he got to run up and down because he got 2 guards that want to be on they fucking Tyrese Maxey and fucking Jalen Brunson. You know, like that damn, like they don't, bro. You have to get your shooter involved, bro.
Yeah, I understand that.
And so it's like he had a coach that got him shots, bro. Like the offense was really designed to get Logan threes, you know what I mean? And James score off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of their sets was misdirection to get Logan wide open shots, you know what I'm saying? And while they running that action, is James making reads of, okay, you either hit Logan or you get, you know, you
get double, you draw one.
Or you get to the rim and then dump it off. Because remember, they had that big man last year.
They got this nigga too.
Right. But now you got this fucking dude, AJ, coming down, working on, you know, his highlight tape. You know? And it's just like, bro, it's like, what are these niggas even seeing out there? Like I said, I'm probably going like we probably just gonna have to be on our KG Paul Pierce, bro, where we just have a real combo of like, it's just like, what is these niggas? I get frustrated because I'm looking, it's like, what the fuck? I see what's going on because I see the training vids and I'm like, bro, you niggas is just literally coming out here playing it's just robotic. I finally see what T-Mac and them was saying about it being robotic. I always looked at it that way, but I'm always like, you know, yeah, when you play shooting guard, it will always look robotic. But now you got the point guards.
That's how Austin is.
Yeah, it is how Austin is, but Austin got touch. He got feel for the game. You know what I mean? He passes. I like that if you pass, because I'm gonna be honest, bro. In my generation, that's what we always missing, was that robotic, that boom boom break a nigga down. That always was the difference between a college level, NBA level. Like, you have to be able to beat your man one-on-one as a point guard at the next level, because if you're a Chris Paul type of nigga and you don't shoot, niggas is just gonna force you to score. You know what I mean? If you're a Pierre, a Ramon Sessions, a Patrick Beverly, Avery Bradley, like, all right, you beat your man. Now what? It's a 7-footer at the rim, and he's quick enough and long enough to play in. You know what I mean? To play drop coverage, to play in between you and that big man. You get what I'm saying? Like, them dump offs ain't there. You know, and that's Ja Morant problem. You get what I'm saying? Like, he'll blow by his man, and then now he's getting funneled to the paint. You get what I'm saying? And so that's what I was telling y'all about Chase Adams. It's like, bro, that style only works for under NBA. You get what I'm saying? Because when you play in the NBA, it's just like playing in the NFL, bro. Like, it's the difference between college football and NFL football. It's like, now when you on the NFL, the lineman just as fast as the damn quarterback. You get what I'm saying? The lineman batting shit down on the line. Versus if you play, even if you play at Georgia, you only playing 2, 3, or 4 times out of the year. You only playing teams on your level. You get what I'm saying? It's a competition. It's a skill gap. It's a competition gap. You know what I mean? Whereas in the NBA, all these guys are the best at what they do. In the world, though. And they're better than everybody in the world. So it's like that. Like, let's say Monte Morris, right? Monte Morris was really a traditional point guard. He just could score. You get what I'm saying? Now in high school, if you 6 foot, the right play is for you to, like Austin. Yeah, the right play is for Austin to come down and score every play, because he's the mismatch. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the goal of the offense is to attack the mismatch. So if you got Austin, you basically, he on his Halliburton shit. He the mismatch every play. That's what made Magic Johnson so good. That's what made Penny so good. You know what I'm saying? Or even a Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd is like, I'm bigger than everybody. I could just blow by niggas. You know what I'm saying? Steve Nash, boom, I could shoot so well. Like, what made Steve Nash such a good point guard is MVP level is he was shooting 50, 40, you know what I mean? 90. So, that's what I'm trying to tell a guy like Cardona, Lil James, and them. Like, bro, yeah, your job in here is to score. These defenses are designed to make the point guard score. They're designed to basically deny shooters and deny big men. You know what I'm saying? And basically say, let's send the point guard to the middle of the floor. Yeah, exactly. Make the point guard play hero ball.
That's why niggas like Jay and Chris is so efficient.
Right, because they know how to play off the big man.
Yeah, right. They can make the right play.
And even them, they still gotta become better scorers, because even in the college game, bro, it takes too long because of the skill level. So here's the thing. We could go dollar for dollar back in the day, but nowadays the point guard is only this much better than the small forward at scoring. You know what I mean? Like, if you play the Nuggets, if Shea Gilgeous coming down every play missing, Aaron Gordon can get the rebound and go coast to coast now. You know what I'm saying? Whereas back in the day, Blount used to get the rebound and he used to have to wait till Stacey Augmon come get the outlet. You know what I'm saying? So now everybody on the court is a one-man fast break. So every miss is, you know what I'm saying? So if only one person is touching the ball, it's more of a rhythm game. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like how Europe is, where everybody on the court can score and is supposed to score. You know, it's a pace possessions type game now. So this dribbling, like I say, bro, we just gonna have to get KG Paul Pierce with it, to where I'm speaking from experience, because it's just like, you know, I was a student of the fucking game, bro. Like, but even still, it's still more stuff I'm learning. Like, the game has changed. You know what I'm saying? And it's revolved. Like, now you seeing a lot more Mark Price, Stephen Curry, Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. You know what I'm saying? You seeing a lot of that archetype come back, which has always been there. You get what I'm saying? But the game was more based on, you know, Clyde Drexler type, Andrew Wiggins. You know what I mean? That swingman. It was the big man and the swingman. You know what I'm saying? Then you had the stretch, the Dirks. You know what I'm saying? And so now it's like it's a hybrid of all of this shit. But what's being lost is, I mean, bro, you gotta watch the NBA. Like, you get a nigga like, that's why I see these niggas play a lot like Marcus Smart, like usage guys. But at the end of the day, 3 is more than 2. So you could do all that running around, diving on the ground. The moment Marcus Smart or Pat Bev turn the ball over, everything they did is for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes them so long to score. Right? Like Hargrove, it take him forever to score. Josiah Jones, it take him forever to score. Brennan can score in the first 7. They can score in 7 seconds or less. You know what I mean? We're in this 7 seconds or less era of basketball. You know what I mean? So niggas got to understand, what made Kawhi Leonard good is he can come down and score. And the best player on the court can score. Josiah Mosley can score in 7 seconds or less. Cooper Flagg, you know what I'm saying? Like, Hudson, JT. Like, that's really what pound for pound is. 7 seconds or less. right? Because that's what the game is going to come down to, right? Like championship level, right? Like the one where remember Terrio and them played. He was the best 7 seconds or less player.
I'm talking about versus Wesley Yates.
Yeah, the one where them niggas came back, right? Like, and that's what stuff that we seen. But this is when we was off the, you know what I mean? This before we built our platform. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that we was seeing, like, okay, boom, you know. And so now, what we're doing, what we have to do, and what we really are doing, what we need to do, and what we're in the process of doing is taking all the work that we done off of social media, off of courtside, just in real life, just being students of the game. Because when we was doing this, it's like we were just doing it for the love of the game. And so it's like now, okay, boom, y'all want us to go get that, we can come bring y'all the resume. You know, like a nigga like me, I always knew about the Avery Bradleys, the Marcus Smarts, the you fucking name it. You know what I'm saying? Like the Jaylen Browns, the guys when I'm watching them, I'm like, bro, just impact wise, they affect, you know, they influence the game on every level. And then you got the Seth Currys, you know, even a nigga like Matt Ryan as a shooter. You know, somebody might say, oh, he a shooter. It's like, no, bro, he like don't miss. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's what I feel like scouting and talent evaluation is about, bro, is accurately putting a player and saying, this is their strength. This is how a team should use this player. You know what I mean? Instead of, oh, this guy's a great athlete. He's a great talent. These niggas all is great talents. You know what I'm saying? Like Dame Lillard, case in point. He's a great talent, but now that he's with Milwaukee, you're going to see him expand and show things he always wanted to be able to show because he's an off guard, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a Jason Terry. But way better. You know what I'm saying? He's a dynamite. You know what I'm saying? He's a nigga you run off the ball. He's an Allen Iverson. You know what I'm saying?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Damian Lillard. You know, whereas Shai Gilgeous, he's a floor general. He played, you know what I mean? He's a facilitator. You know, where he's more of a, like Shai Gilgeous to me is a point, he's a point guard. He's a scoring point guard. Like, I know people like to use the word combo guard, but it's like, I feel like a combo guard is an insult to a real point guard. Like Shai Gilgeous, if you put Shai Gilgeous on the Clippers, again, he's going to play point guard. You know what I'm saying? Because he's scoring because he has to. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Tyrese Maxey, you put him on the Clippers, he's a point guard, but he's more of a scorer. He scores better than he do everything else. Even you know what I mean? That's how a team is going to use him. He's like a Lou Williams, a scoring point guard. You know what I mean? Like a combo. Like I say, I feel like a combo guard is like a Dwayne Wade. Like a combo guard to me is a two guard that can play point guard. But it's really used, like I hear people call Cade a combo guard.
I think it's like a D Wade or
a Donovan Mitchell.
It's like an Ivy. I think Ivy's still a point guard, but he's not really.
He's really not, because he only playing point guard because he can't shoot. You know what I mean? Like, he on the ball because he can't. He's better on the ball than he is off the ball.
What about like a Crawford?
Who? Crawford who?
Jamal.
Just straight up shooting guard. 6-man. Monte Ellis, like that's a combo guard. Like what people gotta understand, Jamal Crawford played in stretches. You know what I'm saying? A nigga like Monte Ellis started and played the whole game, and they ran the offense through him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shut up, baby Kai. But yeah, in this era is like, I think that's where a Jay or a Chris is going wrong. I think they work too much on being physical instead of being skillful. You know, like I get it, they working on their college bodies, but I feel like, you know, they play style is too much dollar for dollar.
On some hard growth.
Right. And knowledge. I feel like that's what knowledge problem is. Like too much ISO, you know what I mean? Breaking, you know, that half, they're too much have a half court player. Like I feel like that style, that's what we had to be growing up. You get what I'm saying? Because it was like the big man, the game was so much big man and wing centric. Like a guard had to be two-way, you had to be big, like physical. But it's like now, like I say, bro, when I seen Noah, that's when I realized, I'm like, bro, that's a different style of play right there. Or even I remember like Tiger Campbell when he was coming up, like a guard who can just be in the floor general. Like if I was looking at NBA today, I don't know who would be a floor general like that, but at the highest level, but like I like Josh Giddey's game. Like when I watch him play, he got like a selfless, like he do little stuff. Like he'll get the rebound. Yeah, he play like a point guard, bro. Like just a floor general in general. Forget the position, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying you think he a point guard.
Yeah, I think he is, yeah. Naturally, I think he is. Because all the games where I watch them play where Shea don't play, he play point guard.
Yeah, that's why I be saying, like, and that's why I just be trying to tell them, like, niggas like Troy, bro, he never was a point guard.
He was a point guard. He just was on his Bron shit.
I think he was on his point forward.
Yeah, point forward. But I believe that's I believe Troy should have went to a fucking prep school. If he went to a prep, that's why I feel like you gotta develop your game for your play style. Troy was a point guard, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like he was on a team full of fucking point guards. So he had to score, you know what I'm saying? But naturally, if you go put him on a national, you know what I mean, on a prep team, he's gonna be the point guard. He's gonna facilitate. You know, because that's what he do best. Like he was a slashing playmaker.
So you think Brian a point guard?
Yeah, I do.
I
I think now he is, yeah, like in the later years. But you talking about now, or like I think he was like the last couple years. I think he is now in this NBA. But I think he was a small forward his whole shooting. He was a shooting guard. Young Braun was a shooting guard, or like a point. Yeah, he just was a combo guard, kinda. Yeah, I don't know. Just a hybrid. He was just a hybrid. know. But on the Heat, he didn't play point guard on the Heat. He didn't play point guard on He can play point guard, just like Kobe could play point guard. You know what I mean? That's like T-Mac at one point in his career played point guard with the Rockets. You know what I mean? It's like some Team USA shit. You know what I mean? Like technically, ain't Devin Booker playing point guard?
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know.
But they don't have a true point guard.
Right. And that's what exactly. But I think
that's what I'm saying. You don't think he on his combo guard?
who? Devin Book?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I think
he's a natural shooting guard.
Right, but I think
that's what I'm saying.
But I think it just depends on how you use in the offense though, because I feel like he actually plays point guard on a team. Like he's not coming down shooting the ball every play. He's coming down
like
facilitating.
He's a shooting guard technically.
Right.
But he plays point guard.
Right. Right. No, but this one I'm saying, bro, when you saying combo, but to me a combo is like, to me that's like you're naturally, that's how you naturally play, bro. Like not that's how you're used. Like like James Harden, James Harden is either playing point guard or he playing shooting guard. Like the days of him being a combo guard, like them days is over. And even the days where he was doing it, it was some bullshit.
Like I said, I don't know. Like I said, I think D-Book is he playing point guard, but it's just, I don't know.
I'm saying, so you think he's I don't think he's a combo guard. I think he's a shooting guard.
No, I'm saying on this team, I feel like he's a combo guard. It's damn near like Shea to me.
No, bro. Shea come down and
making plays.
No, but Shea come down every play, bro, and it's the action is based off of whether he beat his man or not. D-Book is coming down making the first pass and running the offense. Like D-Book is actually running the offense like an actual point guard. KD. And that's the only reason he playing that way. So can we say that's really his play style?
Oh, D-Book?
Yeah.
I'm saying he play like that with other better players, and that's what I'm just trying to say about Shea.
He play like that with, yeah, but Shea is an actual point guard though.
And that's what I'm just saying about like even Maxey. I think Maxey's a point guard, bro, but until
he a point guard because his height. But he's a scorer.
Yeah.
But Shea Gilgeous is actually a point guard, bro. Like he come down and he looking to pass. That's why, nigga, he's able to score like that. Because you got to stay home. And his whole career, he was a point guard. It just, he so happened to play with Chris Paul. But that's how you know he a point guard, because look who they put on the floor with him. You know what I'm saying? Like we say, Josh Giddey is really like a point guard, but when he play with Shea, he got to play off the ball. Isaiah Joe, Dort, all them guys, he make all them guys better, bro.
And that's what I'm just trying to say about Book. I think he make everybody around him better. He's at that point now.
But because of his scoring, though. He's an elite scorer. It's because his scoring.
Yeah, but he's still, like I said, he making plays.
Bro, he making plays off of his scoring, though, bro.
He's making plays off the fact that he's an elite scorer.
Exactly, bro. He's
they got a double and shit.
Right, bro.
Like I said, I feel like that's damn near Luka.
Right.
Yeah, bro. Any really like top dominant scorer in the game.
Right.
I mean, bro, any player of that level, bro, you gotta play like that. That's what I'm saying. Like Van Fleet's damn near like that. Luka,
bro.
Even Kate, or no, I'm not gonna say Kate because
bro, Van Vliet is
passer, but like Maxey too. Maxey and Lillard.
No, Van Vliet is a point guard, bro.
Bro, like I said, I think, bro, yeah.
He's just small, so he has to score. But if you put him with a real offense, bro, he's going to run the offense, bro. He's not going to take majority of your shots. All the guys you're naming are volume. They're guys that no matter who they play with, Luka, D-Book, they're going to be top 2, top 3 in shots, bro.
They're
Van,
gonna get theirs, bro. Cause bro, they just
that's the best thing they do.
nah. He's not the same type of player.
I'm just saying, what y'all think?
About who? Kyrie?
Yeah.
I don't think he's comparison. Cause like, I mean, the younger Kyrie, yeah, but nah, Kyrie, no.
I think with him, bro, he's
Bro, at the end of the
that's
day,
that's a combo
scorer.
guard. That's a combo guard. Kyrie's a combo guard.
He's still a scorer.
Yeah, he's a scorer, but he's too small.
I'm saying all these niggas are scorers.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, bro, if Kyrie's your little, yeah, Kyrie's too small, bro. Like he scores.
Especially in today's league.
Yeah, bro, like the way he scores it. If Kyrie,
like y'all were talking about, Giddey's like 6'5".
Exactly, bro. Like
Kyrie's like only 6'2", 6'3".
right, bro. D-Book 6'5", Luka 6'8", bro. Like they could be, yeah, they could be your leading scorer. Like Kyrie, if he's your leading scorer, you more than likely gonna lose, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what makes him a combo. Scoring is what he does best, but he's gonna have to do something else because he's small. Like if he was bigger, he would be a traditional shooting guard.
But that's why Kyrie, his handles is so fucking good.
And that's what I'm saying, like about a Donovan Mitchell, a D Wade. They were combos. They had to facilitate because they want to score, but they so damn small that when they get doubled, they gotta give it to the open man.
Donovan Mitchell to me,
D-Book is a type of player, bro. You get that nigga the ball, and you just gonna live with whatever he do, bro, and you still gonna win because he's big enough to shoot over people.
What about Suggs and Anthony? You think they both point guards?
I think Suggs is more of a point guard than. Nah, they say they're both point. Yeah, they're both point guards.
I say they more combo too, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But it's because.
Are we saying point guard as in like true point?
Yeah, true point guard, exactly.
I don't think none of these niggas are true point guards except
Yeah,
a couple.
that's the case. Nah.
But Shai Gilgeous is a true point guard, bro. Shai Gilgeous is a true point guard. It's about.
Is calling a point guard a true point,
It's all about play style, bro. That's what I'm saying. It goes down to play style.
If that's the case, I feel like
That's what I'm
Harden's
saying. None of them
a
are.
point guard.
You say you feel like who
Harden,
is what?
damn near a true point guard in this league.
He was.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what he decided to be.
What did he say? I am the system.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But what I'm saying is he's a shooting guard that decided to play true as a point guard. Like LeBron is a small forward, power forward that
undersized shooting guard.
Right. And that's why he want to play point guard. If you notice, it's all these niggas that they can score 40, but they lose when they do it, so they decide, fuck it, let me play point guard. They have to play point guard. Or they gotta like James Harden, he really a shooting guard, bro. Because if you watch the Clippers, the reason the Clippers shit wasn't working is because it's just like, bro, he want to score. He just don't want to take the blame when niggas lose, bro.
To me, Brody's two-way, but Brody's a point guard.
Yeah, Brody's a point guard. Because when he coming down, he's trying to facilitate. Because that's what he does best. That's what, to me, makes you a point guard. When it's like, that's the thing you do the best. You come down and you facilitate, bro.
I say another great example of a point guard in today's league is probably who was I watching?
Like Cade. Cade is a point guard.
What was his name?
Trae Young is a point guard.
Alvarado.
Oh yeah, facts. But here's the thing about, that's what I'm saying about a Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs, right? Like, if you come in the league and you can barely And this is where I was telling my brother, you have to be able to score in the NBA.
That's the thing, though. To me, though, like watching Cole Anthony and Suggs in person, bro. Like, honestly, bro, Suggs is more of like a point guard than Anthony, and Anthony plays more of like a two guard, but like an
He's a
undersized.
scorer,
Right.
bro. That's the thing. He's a scoring point guard. He just undersized.
Right, but here's the thing is he really is a point guard, but he's underdeveloped because he came up in the combo guard era where they train these niggas to think they gotta score. But Cole Anthony, if he really was playing his best, he could come down, beat his man off the dribble, and dime niggas up every play.
Right, on some Van Fleet shit.
Exactly, because Van Vliet is an actual point guard. But what I'm telling you is now there's this whole combo guard revolution where they're telling these guys that you have to be a shooting guard and a point guard, which they kind of do, but that's only for the players that aren't good enough to just play one or the other. It's really you're a tweener.
I can't lie. You know who one of the coldest I've seen, though?
Who?
Oh, fucking George.
All right, what about Kobe White?
Kobe White. That's a point guard, but
That's a
he's
point guard,
he's a
but
he's
more of
he's
like
a combo.
lackadaisical.
He playing combo. He's a point guard playing combo.
Two-way. Caruso, two-way.
Combo.
2 point.
He's a true point, but he could play combo.
Combo.
I think he's a true point guard, though.
I think you're a true point.
Yeah, he is a true.
2 point, but two-way.
But he plays the two. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's what
But, right.
that's what this league needs. But that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Is
Really, bro, there isn't that many. Think about it. There really
it's
isn't
not too many
that
people
many
good
players,
enough to
bro.
play. Yeah, bro. You know how good you got to be to play true point guard. You got to really be able to come down, bro, and make the right play every time, bro.
And you gotta play defense.
And you got to play defense, bro. Yeah, you got to be able to.
Derek White.
Derek White.
Yeah, he is, but not really.
No, bro. That's a shooting guard, small forward, playing point.
Yeah.
Let's say, I don't think he's a point guard.
I think he plays point guard. Like he can play point guard.
Not a 2 point.
But he's really a shooting guard.
Yeah. A shooter.
Yeah, he
Nah,
really.
he's not fucking shooting.
Nah, he can shoot
I don't think he's a shooter. I wouldn't consider him a shooter.
because he do so many other things. But you got to remember, on the Spurs, he was a shooter. He got most of his points from the fucking three.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and that's
What do you
just.
mean when? He was out there.
Yeah, he could barely fucking dribble.
He played with the ball in his hands a lot.
We talking about how he scored though.
Halliburton probably the most true point in the league.
Nah,
Nah, I say
Trey.
Cade.
I think Trey.
Cade, fucking Lonzo, LaMelo. Like,
Melo nice too.
yeah, that's a true point guard, bro.
I like
Trey is a true point guard too. Yeah, Trey. But Cade.
I think he's just prototypical point guard, Cade.
Yeah.
He damn near on his big guard.
Hold on, well, let's not forget,
Cade lead the league in turnovers, and he just be forcing. I'm just like, bro.
cause he playing with them fucking bums. And that's what I'm trying to. And now you get what I'm saying, bro. When you're a true point guard and you're the best player, it's like you have to assume so much responsibility because your job is to facilitate every play because everybody on the court can score now. Back in the day, Stockton could come down and Byron Russell and whoever they power forward, they're not, or their center is not even gonna get the fucking ball. They're out there for defense. But now if you're a point guard, like every play you got to make the right read. And so that's why a lot of these guys are better off being combo guards because
What about DeJounte? I think he's a point guard.
he a point guard, but he playing the two. He playing combo. But yeah, he's a point guard. But he also is a shooting guard as well. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a hybrid. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's. I'm not saying I don't think that's Cade, but that's damn near similar.
No, it's not, bro. Cause Cade play with Cade. Cade's ball handling is way better, bro, and his facilitating is way better. Like DeJounte Murray.
He's more of a natural point guard to me, but I think it's similar.
Yeah, it's similar, but it's way different levels though. Because if DeJounte was a Cade, he would have never went to go play with Trae Young. DeJounte is just he slashes, bro. So it's like he uses speed and his scoring. No, he really is though. I ain't gonna lie. His game.
What about Reggie Jack?
Straight
dog. Straight dog. Third man.
Fucking liability. Wild card. Well, here's the thing. Reggie Jackson at one point was a point guard.
All right, what about Scary Terry?
Same shit, boy. Just trash. Bucket, but trash.
I'm saying, what is it?
Trash. He just 6-man bench player. That's what now that I know how coaches think, bro. When you a guard and you decide you want to just play wild, you a bench player. Point guard talent. They could be the,
Shooting guard mentality.
Shooting guard mentality, bro. Combo guard by choice. Like Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell's
That's damn near the same thing with Kyrie
though. Yeah, it is. But here's the thing though. Kyrie's actually efficient though. Kyrie is just the only problem with Kyrie, and I was just about to say this. So he's the opposite of Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is so good at slashing. You need him to do that, bro. You need him to score. Like, even though Donovan Mitchell should be a point guard because of his size, right? But he has to play shooting guard because he's so good at it. It's like Allen Iverson. You get what I'm saying? Whereas Kyrie, he's so good at fucking scoring. Kyrie really should be a point guard, bro. He really should be like Trae Young to where he just uses his scoring to pass, which he does now. You know what I mean? But Kyrie just got a bad rap, bro. He just had, bro, when everybody who play with LeBron, that happens to him, bro.
What about D-Loaded?
6-man.
What would you consider him?
A liability. Like he's a guy that play away. When you play away from your strengths, you damn near like.
I'm saying all these niggas is doing that, bro. That's why they tweet.
Nah, they doing that, but here's the thing, Maxie. No, these niggas, they're playing to their strengths is why they're tweeners.
Yeah, but like you got niggas like Drew Holiday. He a point guard, but bro, it's just like let's be real.
He a point, bro. He's a guy, but here's the thing: Drew Holiday was a point guard until his damn wife got sick. Then that nigga damn near fell out of the. He just got big because he wasn't playing and he got hurt. He tore his ACL, so he had to change his whole play style. And he was getting big money.
What about Dinwiddie?
That's a combo right there.
That's what I feel about Derek White.
No, but Dinwiddie got handled though. Derek White is a combo. He's a combo, but he really a shooting guard. He just can't he can't shoot off the dribble. So you got him playing. He a hustle player. That's two different kind of, bro. You talking about a hustle player versus a fucking skill player. You just comparing like frames, bro. You looking at how a nigga used a frame like how their frame fits as far as the window.
No, I'm just talking about, bro. They both.
Bro, that's not their games is not similar at all. The
No,
way
I'm just saying they both ball handlers, bro.
that's fucking wide though. Like Jokic is a ball handler, but he not the same ball handler fucking Van Vliet is or Chris Paul is.
I'm saying they damn near the same position.
No, but it's a different play style though. You could be the same position, it's different play
I'm saying all
styles.
these niggas is a different play style, but they all playing same position. That's what we talking about, right?
Right. So why are you? That's what we saying. Yeah, they play the same position, but it's only because they basically getting rid of positions.
Right. And
It
that's what
depends on the offense you're in. It depends on the
Right.
personnel around you.
And that's what I said. I said on the Spurs, he had the ball in his hands a lot more.
Right, but he wasn't just scoring off the dribble, like doing he wasn't scoring no mid-range jumper. He wasn't doing no shit like that. He was either running to the rim, getting layups, or he was just hitting threes. They really were just using him on some handoff shit because they really ain't have a fucking point guard. That's what I'm saying. He only played point sometime. He only did that because he just like they doing with the fucking niggas they got now.
There's only one point guard on that team.
Who?
Jones.
Right, but off of your logic, the nigga with the blonde hair playing point guard.
No, he not.
He was.
No, he wasn't.
That's what they were saying.
Zach was playing point guard. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so then does that make Zach a point guard because he was playing point guard?
No,
Exactly, and that's all we saying.
but I'm saying that's the whole center, bro. That's the whole.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You got whole small forwards. Derek White is a shooting guard / small forward, bro.
I'm saying, yeah.
He's not a traditional
post
point
is
guard,
way
bro.
Different than a wing, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. A lot of these niggas that's wings playing point guard too.
Right, because it's a lack
Like
of
I think D-Book, he's a guard, but damn near he could be a wing.
because it's a lack of a traditional point guard.
Because they're taking positions.
D-Book is a wing. D-Book is a wing.
But he's also considered a guard.
Because he playing with fucking KD. And he been on shitty teams.
Even before he was still a guard.
Because he was on a shitty team.
Okay, it's only what, 6 good teams
What do you mean?
in the league.
Hell no. It's 6 elite, like contenders.
I'm saying, and half of the rest of them is shitty.
Right, but it's about 15 good teams.
And the rest of them is shitty.
Right, and he just happened to be on a shitty team, just like Bradley Beal. But usually those players, they go and play with other good players. Check the fucking history.
And that's what I'm trying to say. The positions get eliminated.
That's like on the fucking Sonic. Ray Allen was playing a little bit of fucking point guard on the Bucks and the Sonic.
Right.
But he's a true shooting guard.
And like I said, that's where the
He played wing. When he played on the championship team, he played guard and wing. Paul Pierce was like a damn point forward when he was just on the fucking Celtics by himself. But when he played on a championship contender, a team built around him winning, he played the wing. His true position. Like, yeah, when you on a bad team, like Kobe, when the Lakers was bad, Kobe had to play all kind of shit. But when they was contenders, he played shooting guard, small forward. So exactly, you talking about how they team use them, we talking about their true position.
Right, and I'm talking about the natural position, bro. It's a fucked up game, so all these niggas is, bros, playing out of position.
Exactly, and we're agreeing with that, but we're just telling you a Derek White is used the same as a Dave.
Right, like I said, bro, to me, yeah, I don't think he's a point guard, no.
Okay.
I think he's a combo guard.
So what is a combo guard? A combo guard is a point guard and a shooting guard, but you just said he's not a point guard. So that's my whole thing. To be a combo guard, you have to be good at point guard. You have to.
Nigga, bro, and like I said, he was playing point guard out here.
And he was trash.
The team was trash.
Exactly. That's the only reason he was playing point guard.
Cause he really a shooting
The
guard.
rest of these niggas, bro, they on trash teams, so they playing point guard, just like Shohan, right?
Who? Oh, yeah, exactly. But is he a point guard? Fuck no. You asking me?
He never will be. My point.
He will be if they use him that way.
Oh, bro, he won't be. Bro.
If a team use him that way, he will be. And that's what it come down to. Exactly. But here's the thing, Jokic is good enough to play his true position and win. That's what you're not missing. You got to be good enough at your true position.
Bro, so half of these teams is shitty, so all these niggas gonna be point guards. Is what I'm trying to say, right?
Right, and that's just that's the experimental element of the game, bro. What are you arguing? You're agreeing with what I'm saying.
No, and you just said either they are or they not.
What do you mean? I'm talking about naturally.
Right.
You're talking about what they're being used as. I'm talking about naturally.
No, I was saying that in a scenario, bro.
Derek White is not naturally a point guard, bros. It's just that simple.
Half of these niggas is not naturally true point guards.
And that's what the fuck we're saying.
Right.
And you keep asking and you saying, but I feel like, but doesn't he? And we're saying, yeah, they do.
Like I said,
we're saying they being used that way. They're just naturally that way.
We all agree there's only a few.
Right. So what is your point? That's what I'm asking you.
What do you mean, what is my point? I already said my point.
And which is what?
It's only a few, and half of these niggas is only playing this shit because it's a fucked up game.
Right, so we agree.
Right.
So what are you talking about, nigga?
What do you mean, what am I talking about? Like I said, bro, Dinwiddie, like I said, I don't think he's a point guard, but he damn near plays point guard.
But he played point guard. He played point guard when he came in the league.
White can't dribble. I said, bro, half of these niggas can't even dribble.
See, exactly. So you're changing the criteria of what a point guard is.
Bro, like I said, bro,
you're telling me what other niggas play, even though they don't have the skill set for it. Dinwiddie has the skin. Dinwiddie does. Dinwiddie does. No, we don't agree with that.
So you think all these niggas had a skill set?
No, not all of them. I say Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie does. Dinwiddie does.
Okay, nigga, that's 1 in 30 point guard.
Exactly. Then we just.
He's not even a point guard. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He is a point guard.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's not a true point guard. No.
Yes, he is. He just plays Dinwiddie played point guard when he first got in the league, bro. That's what you don't understand, bro. When he was on the Pistons, he played point guard, bro. He was a facilitator, bro. He just started playing. He just started playing this way, bro. Like in the era, he played point guard in the era where you had positional basketball, bro. Derek White didn't though. Derek White didn't though.
Bro, he was on a trash team.
It doesn't. So was Dinwiddie, but Dinwiddie played.
No, I'm saying Derek White was on a playoff team at one point.
Right, and he never played point guard. When he was in a winning situation, he didn't play point guard.
He was playing point guard right before he got traded.
Who?
Derek White.
And the Spurs was trash. They weren't no fucking playoff team.
I'm saying he was playing point guard at some point on the Spurs.
Not when they was in the playoffs, he wasn't.
So what are you saying?
So I'm saying he never played point guard on a playoff team. You just said he did. He didn't. He never did.
Never played point guard on a playoff team.
Who?
Dinwiddie.
Yes, he did.
When?
He played point guard on the fucking Nets.
That's not no.
Yes, he did, bro. Yes, he did.
We talking about in the era.
Bro, he was young. He was on the Pistons.
Right, we talking about
Derek White, but what I'm saying is Derek White didn't come in the league playing point guard. Dinwiddie did though.
Bro, I'm saying, bro, what?
Derek White only played point guard because the era changed. Dinwiddie played point guard in both eras though, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Him playing point guard had nothing to do with the way people are being used now. He was actually a point guard. Derek White was only playing point guard because we got hybridization of positions. That's the difference. So that's why I think, yeah, Dinwiddie is a point guard. His problem is he's playing shooting guard. That's his fucking problem. Cause he really is a point guard.
So who playing point guard for?
For who? The Nets? It just depends. It depends, bro. That's the fucking problem.
Right, and that's all I've been saying, bro. That's the same thing with every team.
How is that what you? But what is that? How does that mean?
I'm
Then
saying
What is he really saying, bro?
position,
Right.
bro, regardless.
you saying what?
None of these niggas is playing a true position from the center to the point guard.
Bro, we agree with that. But what does that mean? That we talking about their true position? You're saying that them playing their position takes away from what their true position is. I'm telling you, it really doesn't.
Nah, he not saying that.
So what is he saying? Because he's saying Dinwiddie ain't a point guard, but Dinwiddie been a point guard since he was drafted.
Nah, he not a true point guard. He not.
Not into
Because
the.
Ben Simmons is a point guard, let's be real.
Now he is, bro. When Dinwiddie came in the game, was he not a true point guard?
What do you mean? Bro, and bro, like I said, that's
See
why
what I'm saying? See how he running from that, bro?
I thought we was talking about today's time though.
Right, and exactly. And what I said is Dinwiddie is a true point guard. He just plays shooting guard. I'm agreeing with you that he's playing a different way than what he naturally plays.
That's all I've been saying about all these niggas, bro. Derek White.
No, but Derek White ain't no point guard though.
White is a combo.
But he's not no true. He's not exactly. He is a combo guard in today's game, but in a different era, you're not gonna put Derek White at point guard, bro. In a different era, you're not putting Derek White at point guard, but you will put Dinwiddie at point guard in any era, bro.
What is he, 6'8"?
Oh, bro, damn near like 6'7", yeah.
With a handle.
Yeah, he
With a handle, bro. With a real handle, though.
He not nothing crazy though.
Bro, Lamar Odom played point guard, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Lamar
It's
was on a different level than fucking what's it called though, Dinwiddie.
right but what I'm just talking about, you talking about height, though, bro. Like we talking about what skill set, though. Skill set. Dinwiddie got a point guard skill set.
Even at what 6'9" for Lamar Odom, bro, he was still.
Well, he's a generational talent, but I'm just saying you still had like Sean Livingston, Andre Miller was 6'5". Like, bro, you had
Y'all trying to run?
big point guards.